friends, my name is Gauri and welcome to my channel Gauri's 3 C's. In case you're wondering what the 3 C's in my channel name represent, they stand for my 3 interests outside of work: cooking, cleaning and organizing, and of course, crafting. Join me in my journey of cooking attempts, cleaning and organizing endeavors, and crafting stress busters. If that's the kind of content that's right up your alley, please consider subscribing to my channel and remember to hit that bell icon so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload a new video. Welcome aboard.
Pav Bhaji is a very popular street side food from India, a mishmash of vegetables spiced and painstakingly smashed up together with oodles of butter and served with a side of bread rolls or pav. Mumbai, the business capital of India, is the most famous for this dish, easily available on street side stalls as well as fancy restaurants alike. But for a true Mumbaiker family like ours living in the United States, every attempt of this pav bhaji at home reminds us of the taste from back home with a quick comparison, a pleasant dream, and a mental picture of enjoying it the next time we travel to India. Let's leave the nostalgia aside for a now and get on with making Mumbai Pav Bhaji. I'll start with soaking 2 red chillies in half a cup of water, and with this, I'll add very little of red chili powder later. These red chilies soaked help with giving a good color to the bhaji as well, especially if your tomatoes are not worthy of that Miss Perfect pageant. Getting on with the chopping, I have red onions, green bell peppers, a cube of ginger, some cilantro, and then potatoes, cauliflower, and peas washed and ready. By the time this chopping is done, the chilies have been soaking for 15 minutes. I'll add in 3 medium ripe tomatoes to it and puree it all together. Get the Instant Pot started on saute mode for 2 minutes and add in some butter. The butter will melt down in a bit, at which point you can add your chopped red onions and saute it with a tad bit of salt for a few minutes. Make sure that the saute option is turned back on for 3 minutes here. Just let the onions get pink and translucent and then add in the chopped bell peppers and saute it for another 3 minutes. Pour in the tomato chili puree, add some turmeric powder, red chili powder, ginger cube, and cook this for another 3 minutes until the tomatoes soften. Then put in the potato, peas, and cauliflower. Don't skip the potato, definitely, but you can add other veggies like beans and carrots as well. Add in salt and heaped teaspoons of pav bhaji masala. Give it a good mix, close the lid, and cook it in pressure cook mode for 8 minutes. After the bhaji has cooked and the end indicator comes up, allow the pressure to release naturally. This can take 20 minutes or so. The safety valve has to come from its raised position to the lowered position, at which point it is safe to open the lid. You'll see that the vegetables have cooked but are not mushed up as yet. If you have an immersion blender, you could use that. If not, you can easily do this with a potato masher. In my case, I realized I had added a bit too much water after adding the vegetables, and the pav bhaji was a bit soupy. I decided to remove the water and save it for the evening and use it in another dish as a vegetable broth. Once you get the desired texture, add in a dollop of butter, top off with chopped cilantro, and squeeze the juice of a quarter of a lemon. Now, get a flat pan or tawa on medium heat and add half a tablespoon of butter. Once it melts, place your bread rolls on the pan and toast it on both sides. You could sprinkle some pav bhaji masala as you toast them, but we have a little fellow who's quite particular about what he touches and sees as he eats, and this little small bit of color might upset him. Oh, well, someday. Keep your garnishes on hand, raw red onions, and I stress red onions. While I'm not afraid to substitute in a pinch, I would never dare to make pav bhaji with yellow onions. Right. Some cilantro, butter cubes, and small lemon quarters. Serve pav bhaji hot with all your garnishes and warm bread. So many vivid memories linked to this dish. As a little girl, Canon Pav Bhaji with my family in the Mumbai CST Fort area on one of those not so frequent um, trips from suburban Mulund to Mumbai VT, as it was then called. Mumbai West Bhaji Market, string of vendors with one particular elderly vendor who would start packing up the bhaji and pav for my mom as soon as he saw her walking by. Pav Bhaji at Govindashram in Dombivli West. My husband, in laws, and 4-year-old son on our side, who of course was happy to settle with for his no frills plain dosa. But last but not the least, Pav Bhaji here, our home away from home, and the look of satisfaction on all our faces. Nothing to beat that for sure. If you are a Mumbaiker and have a special Pav Bhaji memory, do share it in the comments below. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next one.